Yeah. Oh, what's up, dude? My horn finger ain't working. What's up, dudes? How's it going? Back on here for a couple of reasons. You remember this one with the EMGs, the 560? Belongs to my buddy Bobby, though I think we might be reaching a deal on this. And got a couple things to talk about. Let's see. Number one, I want to call to your attention a buddy of mine's site, a YouTube buddy. This guy Ryan, also known aka Fluff, aka Ryan.Fluff.Whatever, and he's a heavier style of play than I am. You know, he's a real, you know, but with a 7-string or even an 8-string. You know, he's got that real, you know, it's real heavy stuff. I love it, actually. So anyway, we became friends, and he had asked me to play on one of his tunes. He had an EP that just came out. And I was honored. I was like, absolutely. And he made me sound awesome. So I cut a track for him, and when he sent it over, the finished product, I was like, wow, that sounds pretty damn good. So I have a link to his site, his channel on my channel, and I also put down in the description a link to his album and to his channel. So, you know, if you want to check it out, check out the link. If you want to check out his channel, again, check out the link. He's a real good guy and a really great player. And he's a really good, like, demonstrator. Really breaks down, like, pickups and stuff. Again, it's in a heavier style than what I play. I'm more like, you know, the bubblegum, you know, style rock. But you know, I can appreciate and really admire, you know, that style of play, because it's really really beyond the scope of my playing. I really can't play that stuff. So it was great to be on a tune like that. So check him out. I hope you dig it. I believe he's charging like $1 for the EP. Well, you can pay whatever you want. So, you know, come on, don't get cheap on him. You know, pay like $3. That's what it's worth. Easy. Maybe 4. The other reason why I'm on is because my rig got updated, finally. After about 3.5 years. I actually went back and looked through my purchase records, and the last time I updated this system was February of 2009. And what I did was I put in a Kuma core at the time, which was, you know, a really good value. Certainly better bang for the buck than just about anything at the moment, you know. But by today's standards, it's, you know, getting pretty old. And I could never run Guitar Rig, that's what I'm playing right now. Guitar Rig, I could never run it in high mode. You know, I always had to run it in standard. And high mode just adds a little bit more processing, and they do a little bit more bit resolution to it. So it's a little nicer. Now I can run in high mode, no problem at all. And I can play like certain patches that I couldn't play before. This is a cool one. This one I could play before, but only in standard mode, never in high mode. And the reason why is this little Reflector Reverb, which is a convolution reverb. And those you know, convolution reverbs, the one in the PV model set, I tried their demo, also just crackled nonstop because it's very complex and it requires a lot of performance from the CPU. Or you have to increase the buffers on your ASIO drivers. So it's one or the other. And when you increase the buffers, now your CPU can handle it because it's coming through in bigger chunks and there's fewer chunks to handle. The chunks are just larger, but there's fewer of them, so it doesn't have to do as much work as quickly. But the downside to that is that you get a lot of delay. You get a lot of latency. So you want to, and then you start to reduce the buffers and you get crackles, you get dropouts because the CPU can't keep up. Right now I'm running at 128 buffers. I could probably go to 64. That's pretty spot on. But it sounds really good. I noticed when you're in high mode, I think the reverbs definitely sound better, and it certainly sounds that wouldn't play before are playing now. I'll give you an example. Some of the really weird sounds, like crap like this. I don't know how useful that patch is, but it used to absolutely cripple my processor. Now I can play it, and even 94 Rock Solo. You know, now I can play it in high mode. That sounds great, huh? Sound pretty good too, huh? You know, before God, they played that a lot in the music store. That was probably one of the bigger copied riffs. But before that, I really remember. Like a Janet Jackson tune. It's sounding better. It's sounding better. It really is. Like, you remember this old gem? The super long reverb. That's another patch I could never run in high mode. And of course, this split rig. So that's 2 amps, the hot solo amp and the ultrasonic. Sounds good. And then that's called Country Guitar Clean. Alright, what else we got here? Bro Van sound. I gotta think that's supposed to be Van Halen, right? Yeah, you hear the reverb in one ear. That's the hard one right here. I think he plays it up here, but I can't play that. I used to play it down here. Strike all open notes, but I think of here. I think that's my best choice. It's hard. That's one of his, for such an easy song, boy, that's a real hard riff. What else? We'll check out a couple more. Again, they get the weird. That yeah, I like this blues. Yeah, this one. That's always a good one. And the solo. I really like this one too. A little bit more bass than the hot solo amp, which is their Soldano. This is the Van 51, which is obviously their 51. And I can definitely hear more. mean, they both have that real mid-range punch to them, like it's almost like a wah-wah on half open. And they get some interesting one, like just like hot. Those are like EL34s. That's super heavy, overdriven, and again it has the little reflector. This is again a patch I could never play because the convolution reverb would just sort of you know, make it unattainable. So that's about it. I just wanted to I like that. That's just a straight up Marshall. That real heavy, right in your face, you know, sort of presence. These complex ones, I mean, I'm looking at like 11% CPU usage. That's like a third of what it used to be. And I'm in high mode. Guys, I should probably call it a night. Again, check out that EP, and I'll have all my stuff restored in probably another couple of weeks, and I'm looking forward to doing even more complex sounds and you know, checking out more stuff. So rock on. I'll talk to you later. See ya.